It's 3 a.m. and you have university stress. So you're playing Pokemon Platinum. Yay! Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do before I talk about anything stupid is look at my actual team because that's the most important thing. Alright, so first off, we have Tanto, the Curlier. So I wanted a Gallade because everyone always uses Gardevoir. So I want to be different. Also, I think Gallade is cool. And Mega Gallade is underrated. Just saying. Then we have the boy, Hurts. I love Luxray. Underrated. Actually, no, I think. Nah, he's not. He's not underrated. I think everyone who's played like a Gen 4 game, like, has used Luxray at least once. Then Leafeon. She is so cute. I love Leafeon. Haven't got a name. I couldn't think of one. So, if anyone's watching this and is willing to leave a comment, give me a name for Leafeon. Because I can't think of one. Who's next? Aquario. Okay. I've never used Piplup. When I was a kid, I had Pearl. And, always used Chimchar. Okay, and I called my Piplup this time Aquario. It's a Beyblade Metal. Is it Masters? The Metal Fusion reference to the Beyblade. I find it funny because in that show, the person who uses this Beyblade gets blasted by like the main antagonist. But I love the name Aquario. Then we have my cutie patootie, Crumble. Adorable, bro. Everyone uses Bidoof. You know, need someone to carry your HMs and stuff. Then finally, Gligar. Gligar. Okay, I chose Gligar. I call him Scorpio because unlike the other Gen 4 games, I think I can evolve him early. I don't remember. It's been a long time. So I think you can. I hope you can, because that's the only reason I picked him. I need a fire move, because I don't think anyone else can learn one. I do need to pick someone to replace Crumple eventually, but it is what it is. Alright, so I need to do some leveling, but while I do that, I'll talk. Today, we had a coding exam, so we had like a few weeks to prepare for it. So what we had to do is we're given like this like conveyor belt station, and you have to program the PLCs controlling. Oh my god! Wait, whoa, Kadabra. Interesting. Yeah. So like, I knew I would suck at this because I suck at coding. So, 2 weeks ago was half term, so I came in. It was a week-long half term. I came in every day from like 8 till 5, like programming these PLCs to work this conveyor station. Oh my god, it was aggravating. There was like multiple times where like I couldn't even turn on the system we had to program. So it's like I got like 4 teachers to help me, but like none of them knew how to do it because the only teacher that knew how to turn on like the system was away until like Wednesday. So the first 2 days I was just like doing like blind code because I couldn't actually access like the system or whatever. It was weird. But then on Wednesday he came in, and like that's when I had to like actually test my code and stuff on the system before the exam, because the exam itself was pretty easy. So basically, we came in today, tested our code on the system, make sure it ran the conveyor belt system properly, and if it did, you passed, and mine did, thankfully. But like during the half term week, it was rough. There was like some times where I was like sitting there, like stuck on one problem for like an hour and a half. I remember like I was sitting there like my head in my hands, head on the table, and my teacher walked over to me like, "Bro, are you okay? You've been there for 2 hours doing nothing." I told him, "Bro, I'm struggling. Help me." Then he gave me like some advice and like and said, why don't you think about this and this?" Then that kind of saved me. Ah, shit. Oh, language. Sorry. It is Ramadan. I need to remember that. Yeah, besides that, yeah, I think I did well in the coding exam. Now, where does the stress come into play? Do I have no attacking moves? Oh my god. I guess we'll just confuse it. Wait, can I? I don't actually. Bro, it's been so long since I played this game. Anyway, what am I actually stressed about? Because that's the thing. I have 2 assignments due. Uh, one on both by Thursday next week. One's 2,000 words. One's 1,000 words. The 1,000 word one is really easy. It's just a write up of my code. I can do that in like 2 hours. The other one, oh my god, involves like MATLAB code. If you don't know what that is, good for you. I don't know why I'm an engineer. We're going to be an engineer graduate. Actually, no, I am an engineer. I'm an apprentice engineer. Whatever. Yeah, so this 2,000 word report is genuinely like eating my brain. Like it's I think maybe it could. I'm really struggling to like work right now. Like I'm really tired, or like I can't think straight, and maybe it's because it's Ramadan and I'm fasting. Actually, that's probably why. That makes a lot of sense. Anyway, yeah, I'm really like I want to like. I think the reason I'm feeling down is because every day I try to tell myself, okay, I'm gonna get this amount of work done today, but I don't do it, and I think it's because I'm setting unrealistic goals, which probably is the contributing to the reason why I'm feeling like sad and like useless and like a fraud. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a fraud of an engineer. I don't know why my company picked and hired me to do this course. Like, I'm very grateful, but like, bro, I work with geniuses. I remember overhearing a guy in my class like saying like, yeah, I didn't study for any of my GCSEs, and my teacher begged me to come in to to a study session, just because like he didn't go to any of them, and he still like learnt nothing, and he still got all 9s in his GCSEs. Mad respect to him, like he's so smart, but like I'm surrounded by like geniuses, and then there's me. I do not belong here. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that report. I mean, I've started it, and I know I need to get a good amount of sleep because I haven't slept in so long properly. I'm like averaging like 3 to like 4 hours sleep the past week. It's really bad actually. I need to do better. I'm hoping I can like. I'm playing Pokemon at 3 a.m. in the morning, so as long as I get up before 12 or at 12, maybe I'm okay. Maybe I don't know. I'm hoping so. But besides that, on Monday next week, I have another exam, which I haven't prepared for, but it's fine because this one is a speaking exam called a Viva. Viva? I don't know. This one, they give you a case study, and then they ask you a bunch of questions about, but it's open book, so I can take a bunch of notes. So my plan on the weekend is just to go through the case study, and then take a bunch of notes. Then on Monday, wake up at 3 a.m. and make a bunch of notes again, because my exam slot is really unlucky. I'm really unlucky. I am the second person to do the exam. So it's my exam slot, or Viva exam slot, is at 9:30. But the reason I'm getting so stressed as well, I think, is because can I really finish all of my work by Thursday? I mean, I know I can, but like, I think I'm just overthinking it. I think I'm just, I mean, I overthink everything. That's probably why I always end up in bad situations. Therapy for me is going well. Like, my therapist has been helping me a lot with like dealing with worry and stuff like that. But it's something. Who do I want to level up? Who needs XP? Wait, who's got the XP share? Take. Okay, I'm gonna give that to Scorpio. Yes. Give. I had one weird story happen, recently. Like, there's a guy in my class who never talks to me. Ever. Right? He only talks to me when he needs something. So, for the coding exam, yesterday, today was the coding exam, but like, yesterday, he messaged me saying, hey man, where's the XP share? He said, hey man, can you send me your code so I can use it in my coding exam? And I was like, what? 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 I was like flabbergasted, and he said, yeah, if you give me your code, I'll give you my coursework so you can use it as a reference to see what a good one looks like. I was so dumbfounded and like, where is the XP share? I was so like blown away, and like obviously I said no, but I said it in a nice way. I said to him, sorry mate, I'm not currently at uni. I haven't got access to any of my any laptops, so I can't send you the work. But I wasn't gonna send it to him anyway because I worked so hard on that and I was so proud of myself. What? Anyway, yeah. So yeah, that was something, and you know, thing is though, this guy Kate has missed like the last 2 weeks of university, didn't come in, and during the half term he came in on like Friday, and like he asked me for like help about and how to do the code because I was working on it all week. So I gave him a hand. I showed him what how far my code has come along, what I was working on in my code. Like I had it on my computer, and I showed him like this is what I've written and stuff. And then like he pulled up the coding program, and started copying it, like a little bit of it, and I was like okay. I didn't know what to say because I didn't want to. I feel like I get taken advantage of quite easily, but like I was like, what? Sure, I guess. And then I was like, wait, no, I'm not gonna be a pushover. So like he copied like 2 lines, like 2 sentences, not sentences, 2 lines of code, and I was like, wait, no, you're not copying my code, mate. I spent all week on this. You know, I'll help you where I can, but you're not copying my work. And yeah, he was like, okay, yeah, that's fair. And I said to him, are you using me? And he looked me dead in the eyes and goes, yeah. I couldn't tell he was being sarcastic or not, because the way he said it was like so flat. It was something, to say the least. So I almost got taken advantage of for like someone taking my code for the exam, which was something. But luckily I was like, no, I didn't want to be used and taken advantage of, so I said no, and I stopped him. So yeah, that happened. So anyway, so I need to go to bed soon. Make sure I wake up. No, I think no. I'm gonna try and get a good amount of sleep, because I think if I get a good amount of sleep, I'll be able to work more. Oh, I can't even reading the game. Oh god, sorry. Pardon me. I drank a fizzy drink. It was like orangeade from like Aldi, because it's cheap. We'll go Leafeon. Yeah, so I'm gonna try get enough sleep, then I'll work on my assignment. I feel like it'll be easier. Like I'm very worried and anxious right now, but I know if one thing my therapist said to me, like if you give in to the worry, like the worry and the fear, it's just not gonna help at all. I mean, I always knew this, but like having it being said out loud is quite important, I think. And I feel like I always do that. I always give in to like my worry or my fear, and I overthink everything, and that's what contributes to like me like spiraling out of control. So I'm gonna try not to do that. At least, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep calm and focus. So I'm gonna try and get a good amount of sleep. I think that's the most important thing before I start my. Well, I've already started the report. I've got a small chunk of it done. I just hope I can get all of it done by next week Thursday. But I need to focus on the speaking exam for Monday. I feel like I'm gonna try and get as much done for the coursework today, and then I'll try and study for the exam Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I hope I can stick to this plan, and I hope I can do it. Wish me luck. Oh, and remember, I don't know if anyone's watching this. If you are, thank you. Please give me a name for my Leafeon. I can't think of one. Alright. Thank you. Bye-bye.